The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Let's go to Marty in Worcester. Hey, Marty, what's going on?
Hi, Mr. O'Brien. How are you?
I'm doing great. How you been, man?
Not bad. You know, you guys, over the time and with a few of your courses and seminars, you taught me how to fish.
That's a beautiful thing, brother.
Yeah, it's true. And so what happens is I still listen all the time, and to not only you, but some of the others.
Sure.
To, get an idea where the fish might be biting. As far as your services, they're a bargain. When you compare them to a certain prominent man with real estate courses at $35,000 and no contact with the lecturers afterwards at all, and you think of what you guys do for a few hundred, and you can get access and ask questions forever, it's a great deal.
No, we appreciate the growling problem with us out here.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Don't take anything personally. Transform your life. When you refuse to take things personally, you avoid many upsets in your life. Your feelings of anger, jealousy, and even sadness will simply disappear if you don't take things personally. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials down 53, NASDAQ off 56, S&P's off 3.5, gold contract up $16, trading at $13.13 an ounce. Silver up 20 cents, $17.19 an ounce. Platinum flat, $9.41 an ounce. Actually, no, up $9, $9.41 an ounce. Light sweet crude caught a big bid, up $1.54, $52.20 a barrel. Oil looks like it wants to run to the 55 level. Notes, 10-year note up 10 ticks, 126.01. 30-year bond up 26 ticks, 154.29. King dollar up half a penny, 92.465. The euro's trading at 118.5 to the U.S. dollar. The yen is out here at 111.5 to the U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? You get a sideways market out here. You did have an expansion of volume slightly inside the SPY. You're down 47 cents. You traded 52 million shares. We are at 248.97. In order for the S&P to get into its lower range, folks, it has to get under 248. NDX 100, 3 Qs, different ball game. NDX 100 got taken apart out here, down $1.52. 52 million shares traded. You're back in the lower range. Anything under 143.90 gets you in the lower range. We're way under that. That's saying, number one, it's going to go for the 140 area, which is the swing low from the 21st of August. More than likely, we're going to see is that we're going to go for the 135 area, which is the bottom of this large consolidation that the NDX 100 has been in. Now, a couple of the culprits inside the NDX 100 today, shocking actually. Facebook took it lower, down $7.67. Monster volume, folks. They just were relentless on selling Facebook. Did 40 million shares. That's after making a high with 11 million shares. So Facebook looks like 155 is the next stop. And right now you're at 162. We go over and take a look at Netflix. NFLX, another high flyer that they were hitting out here today. That was down 880, $1.78. NVDA. Now, NVIDIA was the leader on the way down on June 9th. That's when NVIDIA went from 168 to 142. NVIDIA today went from 180 to 171. You have volume behind that move. And here's a big one. Now, this is under the radar a bit, but this is going to be a big one. Amazon, folks. Amazon down $15.31. It broke a B point of an ABC structure on the way down, the B point being 936.33. We got to 932. You did 5 million shares versus 2.8 million. Now, what you also have here is this. So you broke the B, you closed above it. That's a complex ABC structure down. Normally, you break it. That means, number one, we're going to be back down there. We'll see what kind of a bounce we get. But this number here, that is an 850 price projection. It also has the high volume 927 that hasn't got tested yet. So I expect what we're going to see here is that Amazon is going to join the crowd on bringing the NDX lower. Electronic Arts also down big. That was down $4.30 with volume. TTWO also had the big move down. Take-Two Interactive, that was down 5%. Now, this was just a rocket ship, too, by the way. These gaming companies were one-way trades. Take-Two was $57 6 months ago, went all the way up and hit a high today of 103, then ran off that high of 103. Now, the small cap. So you had the NASDAQ NDX 100 as well as the NASDAQ Composite down on volume, wide price spread. That being said, guess what? Your small caps are right at highs. In fact, it look like they try to make a new high. The Russell out here right now, we are at 1451.20, and your high is 1452.09. So bottom line, we hit the 1445 today. I mean, 1455. It looks like it's going to close just underneath it, but that means that you're going to get an additional test once again. Gold contract. What do we have with gold? Gold caught the bid. And the bid that it looked like it caught today, it wasn't like the dollar was crashing, folks. What happened at about 10:30 in the morning, bottom line, it caught the bid at 10:50 in the morning. And I'm not sure whether that's when what had happened at the United Nations today is that the foreign minister said in New York, let's see, at the United Nations that North Korea can shoot down U.S. strategic warplanes in international airspace as part of its right to self-defense under the United Nations Charter. So it's hard to tell when that came out. Well, I know when it came out. It came out this afternoon. But is that what put the fair trade inside gold? And that fair trade inside gold, we haven't seen that for a long period of time. Let's go take a look at the silver market and see how that. But we got the price and volume, which that's what you need to stay at a higher price. If we go take a look at silver, silver was up 1.2%. That also got volume inside the move today, 88,000 contracts. We right now 1719. That's good. Anything into 1710. Have you in the larger range once again. So bottom line, gold looks like you build a little bit more cars. Gold wants to run to that 1400 area. Silver's game for $19. Oil, well, the oil market caught a monster bid out here. Oil right now up 152. Oil looks like it wants to run to this $54.94. That was the swing high of April 12th. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. We had the Dow Industrials finish down 53, NASDAQ off 56, S&P's right now only off 2.5. We're going to be right back.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's Nadex.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Let's go take a look at Red Hat, see if they come out with numbers yet. Red Hat closed at 105.76. That's trading at 111. That's up $5. And let's see what they have to say. So Red Hat reported adjusted earnings per share, second quarter that beat highest analyst estimates. The estimate was 67 cents. They made 77 cents. Revenue estimate was $699 million. They made $723 million. In their subscription revenue is $637 million. We take a look at this. Yeah, you're at 110. And what's intriguing about this, I was talking about this earlier, folks, in the first hour, and I actually thought this thing would come lower. The reason being is that it was trading from 107 to 104 today, and that volume was expanding. It certainly wasn't pushing into the highs with volume. So we'll see whether that holds tomorrow. But right now, RHAT, you are bidding up. Oh, that's right. They changed their symbol. Yeah, you're bidding up $5. That's how that's shaking out right now. Alibaba out here today. That traded down 855, 169. This also came off the highs with volume. Many of these high-flying stocks actually came off the highs with volume, big volume too. ADBE, Adobe, let's see what Adobe did out here. Adobe was down $4. That's after, yeah, that had taken a beating last week. So Adobe's off its high of 157. You're at 144 a couple weeks. Adobe looks like it's going to, there's some big hits that are going to be taken here. So Adobe, folks, you know, you had a high of 157. You're at 144, 10 trading days later. Well, what's sticking out like a sore thumb is 131, which is a high volume swing low from the 12th. Yeah, that's game. Some of these charts are just phenomenal, meaning that they're one way. Adobe's one of them. You know, you take a look at Adobe. So check this out. Take a look at Adobe. Adobe is $98 December of 2016. And the only time you would have took any heat, it retraced once from 144 to 131 in 2 weeks, June of 2017. That's it. Almost every other week, you were up without retracements. We take a look at the volume characteristic inside the NYSE out here. What we have, we did 842 million, so that is an expansion of volume and lower price. Inside the NASDAQ composite, 2 billion. Yeah, I knew the composite would be some numbers. Some of the higher volume stocks in this market out here today. Inside the S&P. You have Microsoft was down at $1.15. Nvidia was a big one. That was down at $8. You had ExxonMobil up $1.06. That was with oil. Apple down 134. Marvell was up 53. Bank of America was down 26. Intel was flat. Freeport-McMoRan was down 17. You had Verizon flat. Coca-Cola was up 20 cents. Let's go take a look at the Apple and see how Apple's set up by the end of the day. So end of the day, Apple is laying right at its gap. You had the expansion of volume. The gap on Apple's 150.22. You're at 150.55. Yeah, Apple wants to make its way down to, and remember, Apple's announcement, folks, it was at 163. That was on the 12th of September. This thing wants to make it down to 142. SWKS, which is one of the suppliers of Apple, that was down $3.49 today, trading $99.59. AVGO, another Apple supplier, that was down $3.73. And that's $2.35. Now, what happened with this one, this was actually looking a little bit better earlier, but this did get an expansion of volume. So now you're coming into a swing point with expanded volume. The swing point we're talking about is 227 from July 6th. So this little baby here, too, just thinking, these are high volume distribution areas. AFCO Technology, this was trading here at May of this year, 230. And that would be the bottom of the consolidation. So if we break the 227, that's when the thing is big trouble and could come down to 208. There's a lot of action out here in many of these individual stocks. S&Ps, of course, haven't budged yet. There's no doubt about that. The Chevron CVX, Chevron has been a little rocket ship out here, up another 70 cents today. Chevron, in the matter of, let's see, 1 month. August 21st, trading at 105. You're at 117. If we go take a look at the, I see right what it's doing. It's going, so Chevron's going for its high from December of 2016, which is 119. No doubt. Big number there. Let's see what this is. Okay, so let's see. ALB, they produce fine chemicals. This is down 540. 76 is the low for the year. This came off the high with some volume. You need a lot more for lower price, but this came off the high with some volume. Inside the Dow Industrials, let's see who kept the Dow Industrials up, because realistically, 53 points is not a down day. Putting positive points into the Dow today was Home Depot. That put 7 points into it. You had Exxon putting 7, Disney putting 6, IBM putting 5. Taken away from it, Big Mac was the culprit. That took 18 points away. Visa took, Visa took 17 points away. Boeing took 14. Apple took 9. United Health took 8. Microsoft took 7. So bottom line is that what you do have, let's go look at the diamonds. So what you do have is that you had an expansion of volume inside the Dow, inside the NASDAQ and NASDAQ composite. As I said a little bit earlier, you do have the small caps. Small caps, bottom line, they're laying at their highs. IWM, so you get a rotation happening here, that's for sure. The IWM closed out at 144.50. That's a high. That is absolutely a high. We go take a look at Walmart. Walmart versus Amazon. Walmart also hadn't been able to hold higher price. Down 38 cents, $79.15. This Walmart's going to go after number one, 77.50, which is the low established out here on the 29th. More than likely, we're going to see it down at 73.29. That's 73.29, no doubt. That is the bottom of the consolidation. Let's see what the SEC's have to say. The Securities Exchange Commission originally told government cybersecurity officials about a hack of its database of corporate filings last year, months before making the breach public last week. Amazing. Since disclosing the incident September 20th, SEC Chairman Jay Clayton has come under mounting pressure to provide additional details about the 2016 intrusion into what the agency calls its Aegir system that may have led to illicit trades by cyber criminals. You stay right there, folks. We'll come right back.
If you're looking to open your portfolio to a world of opportunity, consider the new market-safe emerging currency CD from Everbank. This 3-year U.S. dollar-denominated CD gives you exposure to 5 equally weighted currencies from Brazil, China, India, Indonesia, and Turkey at a time when experts see great potential for global growth. Even better, it features a 7.0 leverage factor, which means you could earn a potential market upside payment of 7 times the CD's performance at maturity with no cap if the currencies increase in value over the CD's term. And should the opposite occur, your principal is 100% protected. Keep in mind, returns are based on CD performance. There is no annual percentage yield or periodic rate of interest on this index CD. Don't miss out. The September 28th funding deadline will be here before you know it. So call 1-855-750-4051 or visit everbank.com/TFNN for the CD's term sheet and other important product details and disclosures. This advertisement is sponsored content. Everbank is a division of TIAA, FSB, member FDIC.
Tom O'Brien has just announced that he'll be coming to Boston September 30th for a free workshop, The Art of Timing the Trade. Join Tom O'Brien Saturday morning, September 30th at the Boston Marriott in Burlington, Massachusetts, as he breaks down his trading methodology and provides you with the tools to become a more successful and profitable trader. Everyone that attends in person will receive a free signed copy of Tom's best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System. Daryl Martin from Apex Investing Institute will also be presenting for 90 minutes at this free event.
Hi, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. Join me in Boston on September 30th as I return to my hometown for a workshop about the art of timing the trade. I look forward to seeing all the tigers and tigresses for this special free event.
All action starts early at 7:30 a.m. with a continental breakfast and wraps up at about 1 p.m. Topics that Tom will be covering during his presentation include quality volume, cause and effect, ABC structures, swing points, and much, much more. For all the information on this free Boston event taking place Saturday, September 30th, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN has put together the finest programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 8 hours a day, starting at 9 a.m. as Larry Pesavento kicks us off with Trade What You See. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. Swim lessons from TD Ameritrade Think or Swim is now at 11 a.m., followed by Basil Chapman at 12 noon. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN.com. Educating investors. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. We had the VIX trade today up to 1121, closing out at 1021. Bottom line is we continue to make our way through the trading day. That's when they stop buying the S&P again, folks. Bottom line is that there's still not premium, risk premium, basically, inside the S&P. The bottom line is that there's complacency, and the complacency is pretty big. Let's go back over to the SEC article here. So let's see. Okay, so since they disclosed the incident on September 20th, the chairman has been under mounting pressure to provide more details about the 2016 intrusion. So 2016 this happened, pretty intense. In a statement prepared for the Senate hearing on Tuesday obtained by Bloomberg News, Clayton said that the agency originally told the Department of Homeland Security Computer Emergency Readiness Team about the breach last year. In August 2017, in connection with the ongoing investigation by a Division of Enforcement, I was notified of a possible intrusion into our EGRA system. Clayton, who became the SEC chairman in May, plans to say, in response to information, I immediately commenced an internal review. Bottom line is that everyone's getting hacked, folks. It's like just like a non-stop hackathon. There's no two ways about that. It's pretty intense, actually. Let's go over and take a look at the XLF. So you get the financials. Financials have been trying to get over this swing point of 25.59. That was established on the 8th of August. We went up there last week with 51 million shares versus 52. Another sideways move out here today. Let's go to J.P. Morgan and see. And many of these, J.P. Morgan was set up the same way. That hasn't been able to make it over yet either. So that's 95.21. We got to 94.88 today. Couldn't handle it. Bank of America. You're going to want to keep your eye on these financials too, because if they can't make it over it, that's indicating also that these rates are still going to stay low. Now, Bank of America, that went south. Yeah, this is almost like a triple top at 25.11. It goes south, and you have a small, and it's going to need more volume than that to continue south, but you got a small expansion there. Let's go to Rick in Lago, Mass. Hey, Rick, Lago, Mass, Lago, Florida. Hey, Rick, what's going on, man?
I was looking for you to tell me. I'm looking at a 15-minute chart of ExxonMobil, XOM,
okay.
Of course. And I don't know if my eyes are playing tricks on me or not, but I see last 15 minutes of today, it looks like it traded about 2.25 million shares. I just want to know if that's for real or if that's not real or what's going on.
This is so cool. Okay, so check this out. Yes, that's a real, number one. Now watch what this is. Okay, so inside our equity markets now, folks, are run almost by the ETF structures. It's that dramatic when the amount of buying and selling in ETFs has changed the market and changed it quite dramatically in the last, 7 to 8 years. So what happens, Rick, is this. Let's go over to the XLE for a second, okay? So the XLE was up 97 cents today, trades $68.17, okay? So if you happen to be watching Tiger TV, folks, you're going to see on this print down here, it says NAV. That's net asset value. Then I have a intraday net asset value that keeps up with how this should be trading. And what you're going to see is that, yesterday's Friday's net asset value is $67.22. Today's $68.23. Stock closes at $68.17, and after the close out here, you can see it stand right next to its net asset value. You can buy it right now for $68.22. You can sell it for $68.21. Okay? Now, watch what happens. When I bring this back inside the XLE and show you, ExxonMobil is 21% of the XLE. Chevron is 17% of that. So what happens intraday, folks, is that the ETF companies that support these, meaning that they're the trustees of them, they make deals with big banks like the J.P. Morgans of the world and the Goldmans of the world, that they have derivatives that will keep this net asset value as close to possible all day long, okay? So people are buying and selling at the correct price, okay?
Gotcha.
That being said, this is what ends up happening. What ends up happening is that at the end of the day, the actual sponsor of the XLE, which in this case I think is State Street, will come in and they know exactly how many shares that they have to buy or create in order to have been totally hedged that all these weighting structures are correct in the aspect of how this ETF is trading. And that's what that's about. Now you watch. If we go to Chevron, you're going to see the same thing at Chevron. CVX, I bet.
I did, and I do.
Yeah, there it is. Right.
Goodness.
So that's what that is. You know, but it's good. It's good to know because what does end up happening, the ETF structures help tremendously if you're a bull and things are going up because you never know whether it's a chicken or the egg. Someone buys the XLE sponsor has to buy all the XLE stocks. Someone buys.
I got you. It's kind of a complex, chaotic system, isn't it?
No, it's pretty cool actually. It's good. It's good knowing it. It's pretty cool. I like the idea of. See, I like how the XLE trades because of the way that the structure is, meaning that you get two heavy stocks in it, so you can look at those heavy stocks and see how it trades, right?
Schlumberger is pretty big in it too, isn't it?
Schlumberger, I believe, is that's third or fourth, and it's probably 10% or something.
I think it was third. I know I've got some XLE, but
it's 7.4% Schlumberger, and then the ConocoPhillips is 4, EOG Resources is 4, Occidental's 3, Phillips is 3, Halliburton's 3, Kinder Morgan is 2. And Valero is 2.6. But that's, by the way, folks, that's why all these, if you're a public equity, you want to be inside an ETF structure. They all want to be inside the S&P because what also happens on the S&P, every time the S&P moves up, the sponsor of the S&P has to turn around and buy shares inside those relative companies. So that's what moves markets.
Glad to finally see this day come because I've been waiting for a long time anticipating for a long time for the oils and gold to bust up and high flyers to fall like a flying crowbar, and it looks like today might finally be my day.
Yeah, and I guess, and what did let me just see this CLX because there's no doubt that. I just want to see if oil went at the same time. Yeah, no, oil. I guess oil was going all day up. It did get a good bust up and same. Gold went on its own. I mean, there's no doubt. Oil looks like $55 is coming at you. Gold just took off, man. That's got action.
It feels like things are finally reverting to a reasonable mean.
Oh boy, we'll see. Have a great one, man.
All right.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen, live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den, absolutely free, for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. 877-927-6648. Let's go over and we take a look at, we looked at JP Morgan, we looked at Bank of America. Let's go into Berkshire Hathaway, BRK. Now, Berkshire had been at new all-time highs last week. Yeah, still laying right there. So Berkshire laying out at 182. Yeah, all-time high is 183. These are the B shares. Bottom line is that they just don't look like they're going to back off. Let's see, XLF. I just want to go back inside here for 1 second and just look at what is, so Berkshire is still the largest weighting structure, 11.2%. JP Morgan's 10, Bank of America 7. If we go over to Goldman and take a look at Goldman, is only 2.3% of it. Goldman's still having a hard time at this 230 area, making it up and over the 230 area. If we go over to the IBB, now the biotechs, the IBB, that's trading 331. This little baby hasn't rolled yet either. It looks close to rolling, but I wouldn't basically be shorting it right now. The reason being is this. So we got to 333. You had a big expansion of volume. So that's saying that the high of today is going to get at least tested with just the 333 area once again. The actual high out here is 336. I just wait this baby out. If we go to Biogen, BIIB, Biogen, that looks like it wants lower price. Got to 321, closed at 317. Amgen, 188, closed at 186. That looks slightly lower too. Gilead, there's going to be a couple of these that have to be stronger. Gilead is one of them. So Gilead up 34 cents, trading 83.61, and that did a clean break out of the last 5 days of trade, meaning into higher price. So it looks like that the IBB needs a few more days before that thing wants to go south. The SMHs, different ball game. The SMHs, now these were on a tear in an incredible way. If we take a look at the SMHs, what you're going to see a tear up, a consolidation, and another leg up. So if we could bring this back to July of 2016, trading 53 bucks, goes all the way up to 89, trades 89 for approximately 12 weeks, breaks up to 92, comes off that area, and we're at 89.73. Now this has to go back inside 89.71 in order to basically be in the lower range. I expect we're going to do that because the way that a few of these semis are trading, they want lower price. NVDA, they came down, and This baby came down with some good volume out here today. It was a one-way trade, down $8. Lamb Research, LRCX. This was intriguing because this actually, I think, went to highs and then just, no, it didn't quite make its high today. The high is 178. We went to 176 and we sold off from 176. The next spot you're going to keep your eye on here is going to be the high, folks, of the 9th of June. So that is when the NDX 100 went south. It was NVIDIA that took it south. And bottom line, that's the one to keep your eye on. Let's go over, so the NFL, folks, between, the politics, between, politics in general, football in general, and now when you start talking public companies, this article here, after hotly political weekend in the National Football League, a few of the corporate sponsors have started speaking out, sort of. Ford, let's see, Anheuser-Busch issued statements that affirmed NFL players' rights to kneel during a pre-game national anthem while also signing patriotic notes and affirming their support of the flag. Ford, for example, said the automaker would respect individuals' rights to express their views, even if they are not the ones we share. That's part of what makes America great. In a tweet Sunday, Under Armour also said it stands by the flag and our athletes for free speech, expression, and a unified America. The anthem protest, which began with former San Francisco quarterback Colin Kilpatrick last year, was originally meant to call attention to the racial injustice and police brutality. Some people see them as anti-American displays, and over the weekend, President Trump called for team orders to fire players who refused to stand up during the Star-Spangled Banner. The Tangle's responses for the latest version of the challenges faced by corporations in a world in which the president makes public demands and denouncements of companies via Twitter. General Motors, Campbell Soup, Walt Disney, and Uber have all faced calls for boycotts relating to their perceived support of or distance from the White House. So yeah, that's let's go see with the actually CBS. Let me just look at something. CBS. Okay, so CBS is trading $60. Trying to figure out who was. That's already been down. That's down from $68. Oh, I know. Hold it. Fox Sports. Fox Sports has a lot of those contracts. So 21st Century Fox. Yeah, look at the media stocks. Don't tell you much because the media stocks are in trouble anyway. Yeah, so Fox is down from 31. You're at 26. If we look at CBS, CBS was 50, that's at 60, that's down from 68. The thing that I think is going to be intriguing about this is that most times people want to get into sports to get away from the politics in general. And that's not going to be the case anymore. Let's go take a look at BZH, Beazer Homes. Let's see what they just come out with. So Beazer is trading, oh, I see, they're putting notes out. So Beazer Homes is putting notes out 400 million, 100 million, no, 300 million, 5-year senior notes at 6%. There's so much money out there, it's amazing. Books close at 3 p.m. today, Eastern Time today. Pricing is thereafter, and that's going to, so watch this. So this is Beazer, how they grow, right? I mean, any home builder, you need a lot of money to grow because bottom line, they're putting up 200, 300 houses at a time. So they put out 300 million of 10-year, no, 10, 5-year senior notes. 1 second. It looks to me like they're 10. I'm not sure whether they're 10-year or 5-year notes. They're paying 6%. I know that. And what they're going to use this to partially refinance debt that's due in 2019 and 2023. So you can see that they're even getting if they're going to refinance it at that point, it's even less expensive. Okay, so here it is. Visa Home begins cash offer up to $225 million. Oh, I see. Of its 5.25 senior notes due 2019 and $75 million of its 7.25 senior notes. Yeah, they want to bring the 7-year, the 7% notes down because they're going to get these at 6. You stay right there, folks. Coming right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters. David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today. With over $56 million in cash and over $66 million in working capital, Great Panther Silver is positioned as a company with a solid foundation and poised for growth. While completely unhedged to the price of silver, Great Panther retains 100% ownership in 2 producing mines in Mexico, which is the top silver-producing country in the world, along with future potential production in Peru. Great Panther is highly leveraged to the price of silver, and after a great year of performance in 2016, Great Panther Silver has a strong outlook for 2017 as well. With good liquidity in trading and strong fundamentals on the balance sheet, while remaining completely unhedged to the price of gold and silver, now is a perfect time to take a closer look at this equity. If you'd like to find out more about Great Panther Silver, then go to greatpanther.com or check them out on the NYSE market, symbol GPL, or the TSX, symbol GPR.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. And folks, as you come over to our website at TFNN, what you're going to see right on the front, on the right-hand side, if you happen to be in the CD market, this is quite a CD from Everbank. And what it is this. So Everbank has these market-safe CDs, and what a market-safe CD specifically means is that you can get upside potential that's larger than a normal CD. Your principal is 100% protected. In this particular case, this CD has 5 separate currencies in it. And the currencies that we're dealing with, okay, when you take a look at this, pull this up so you can have it right in front of you. You get the Brazilian real. You have the Turkish lira. We have the Indian rupee, the Indonesian rupee, and CNH. We have the Let's see, CNH. Sorry about that. There we go. Come on, baby. CNH, last CNH. Sorry about this, folks. CNH. I have this currency. Oh, there it is. Okay, and the Chinese yuan. So what they do is this. They take these 5 currencies, wrap them in a CD. You can get up to 7 times the leverage, meaning that if, in fact, these go up in value, you can actually get 7 times the value at the end of the 3-year term. Bottom line, what your opportunity cost is all you would be losing if, let's say, you get a normal 3-year CD, and whether it's paying 2%, 3%, whatever that is. Check it out on the front page of TFNN. If you happen to be in that CD market, it's eligible, FDIC insured, IRA eligible. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Look forward to speaking right back here tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock. Go get them, folks.
Grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com. The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Let's go to our man Dave in Clearwater. Hey, Dave, Happy New Year. What's happening, man?
Happy New Year to you, my brother. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great, man. How you been?
I am doing well, man. I'm doing well. Can I throw a quote out at you?
Sure.
In the market, somebody knows something. Someone always knows something. That statement was made by a great trader by the name of Tom O'Brien about 6-7 years ago.
Oh, yeah?
And it kind of hit me like a brick. You're right. Somebody always knows something.
Hey, Carlos, what's going on, brother?
I'm calling you back, Tom. This morning I had the pleasure to talk to you and your son, and I don't want to miss the opportunity to talk to you again.
Well, I think you made some money on this bond.
Oh, yes, Tom. Your newsletter helped me.
That's a beautiful thing. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great week, folks. Cultivate wisdom. You don't have to accumulate knowledge to become wise. Anyone can become wise. When you become wise, you respect your body, you respect your mind, and you respect your soul. When you become wise, your life is controlled by your heart, not your head. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials down 67. NASDAQ is off 70. S&P's around 8.5. Gold contract up $14.40, trading at $13.11 an ounce. Silver up 17 cents, $17.15 an ounce. Platinum up $7.50 at $9.39 an ounce. Copper down a penny at $2.93 a pound. Light sweet crude, huge bid, up $1.48, $52.14 a barrel. Notes, 10-year note up 11 ticks, 126.03. 30-year bond up 27 ticks, 154.30. Now both notes and bonds, folks, one higher price once again. Higher price, lower yield. Pretty wild. King dollar, 478 ticks, trading 92.5. The euro is at 118.5 to the U.S. dollar. The yen is at 111.5 to the U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Okay, so if we go over to the SPY, you're trading lower. You get a slight expansion of volume. We've done 40 million shares out here. It's going to need a lot more than 40 million in the SPY to get dug into lower price. 248.69, that's where we're at. It's making its way down to the 248 area. We'll see whether we get there tomorrow. You get back inside the 248 area, and that opens up 241. So thus far, we're still in the higher range. The higher range we're talking about is when we broke out on September 11th, top side. NDX 100, different ballgame. Now, the NDX 100, folks, brought the market much higher. Bottom line, I suspect what we have here now is that it's going to drag it down. So you have the NDX right now trading down $1.88. We're at 142.88 now. What happens here is that this is trading right back to where we were on June 2nd. So you can see it's really dangerous. When you're at highs here, you go sideways for a long period of time, and then all of a sudden you go downtown and you have volume expanded. What I expect, which we have inside the Qs. I expect what you're going to see with the Qs, your first swing point that's going to go after is the 140.18 from the 21st of August. Your largest swing point, which is the bottom of this range, is the May 18th and 19th lows, which is 135. If you go take a look at Facebook, Facebook is getting taken apart in a huge way. It's down 760. You've done 33 million shares. That's right back to July 18th in all of 6 hours. I expect what you're going to see, Facebook's going to make its way to the highs of the 9th of June, which is 155. Inside the NDX 100, the weakness out here, this is how it shakes out. You get Netflix down almost 5%, Facebook's down 4.5%, Nvidia's down 4.5%, and electronics is down 3.8%. We go up and we take a look at the bond market. Notes first. Notes out here, you get the 10-year trading up 12 ticks. You've done 1.1 million contracts. You're back in a larger range again. The Fed, yes, wants to raise rates, but guess what? The market is buying more bonds than there's more demand than there is supply, folks. You know, this is, if we get one more day like this inside the 10-year, that's saying that, number one, you're going to go right for the highs again that was established out here on the 8th of September. We take a look at the 30-year, same type of setup in the 30-year. The 30-year is actually even stronger. 30-year is up 29 ticks, 253,000 contracts. They'll still need another day to justify it going up to the highs, but bottom line looks like it's going to do it. King dollar. What do we have with King dollar? King dollar out here trading at a price point. DX. Sorry about that. ZXZ7. Okay, so King dollar trading at a price point of 92,425. We've done 25,000 contracts. Now, what King dollar is doing is you're going into 37,000. That's where we had some real strength last Wednesday. That being said, this looks to me like it's actually going to still get that bounce going to the 93,840 mark. And what's going to be intriguing, of course, is that when the gold contract took off today, the dollar didn't get destroyed. Gold took off intraday out here, folks, at 1050. 1050, it went from 1296 in a heartbeat up to 1310, and then it's been crawling its way up to that 1312 area as we've been moving throughout the day. Some of the higher volume stocks in this market out here, and this will be a higher volume market today. You have Advanced Micro down 60 cents. Apple's off $1.77. That's getting hit too. Micron Tech's down 131. You have Snap off 50 cents. Microsoft is down $1.35. We go into Apple just for a second. Take a look at Apple. Apple's into the gap. Yeah, so the top of the gap in Apple is 150.22. Looks like Apple's going to close underneath it. Apple close underneath it. It's going to make its way back to 142. 142 is the low that was established out here on June 12th. Okay, that's when the first NVIDIA let loose in the marketplace, took the NASDAQ and the NDX 100 down. And that day, by the way, that was the only indice that was down. NVIDIA that day went from 168 to 142. Right now, NVIDIA's down $8, and we're at 171. So the next stop's going to be the high of the June 9th day, which is that 168 area. You can expect, as we're coming to this close out here, I expect this volatility to not only stay up here, and I expect what you are going to see inside the NASDAQ composite, you're going to see that composite get a little hit a little bit more. The composite right now is deep inside the consolidation. It's been in. The bottom of this consolidation is 61.77. Right now you're at 63.59. And, of course, the high out here was established last week at 64.77. So you're still realistically right next to the high. The danger, of course, is that you have these high flyers that they're taking south, and they're taking them south very quickly. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow Industrials down 62. NASDAQ off 68. S&P's down 8 1/4. We're going to be right back.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
In quiet markets, investors search for new trading opportunities. We'd like to introduce you to a new product that provides opportunities even in flat markets. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a new and innovative Chicago-based exchange registered with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their trading platform. Nadex never charges a fee to use their platform, which even includes real-time charts and full customization capability. Nadex's unique short-term binary options allow traders and investors to capitalize on strategies even when the underlying markets are quiet. Nadex's innovation has allowed them to come up with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com, or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. Until recently, it was almost impossible for the average investor to hedge against currency risk in Europe or Japan. For a bold trade on Europe or Japan that protects against moves in currency, trade HEGE or HEGJ, 2 times currency hedged leveraged ETFs from Direction Investments. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now down 63. NASDAQ's off 70. S&Ps are off 8 1/2. And let's go over and take a look at the king out here, Amazon. So Amazon right now is trading at down $21. You're at 933, and this 927 wants to be tested. Now, what you have here is that you are expanding with volume. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, here we go. This is an ABC down. Okay, what do we got here? 1,083. This will be a trip watching this thing shake out. 1,083, 936, 936, yeah. For, oh, it's a good one. Oh my God, 147. So you got approximately 850. Where is 850? Let's see where 850 is. This is breaking a B point today with volume. You're breaking the 936, 33. You needed 2.8 million. You're doing 4 million. Put this back. So 850. Okay. So 850, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be a big breakdown, folks. 850 is bringing you back to where this Amazon actually went topside in March of 2000. Thanks for having me bring that up, Z, because I wasn't expecting an ABC structure down, but there she goes. Let's go to Al in Tampa. Hey, Al, what's going on?
It's a beautiful day, isn't it?
We definitely, the weather in Florida, folks, we're down like, it's about 80 degrees today, so it's like amazing, actually. I know.
Yeah, it is amazing. 92s usually. At least the country's getting 92. What was it, 91 or 92 in New York?
I heard the caller come in from Toronto.
It set the record for 4 days in a row.
Saying it was 94 degrees. That's pretty intense, man. What are we going to look at?
Blue Buffalo.
And BUFF, is that what it is?
Yeah.
I just couldn't see. I couldn't see what it's coming across. So Blue Buffalo Pet Products. Okay, so it's a pet company, of course. The low's 21, the high's 27. Now, do you own this? Were you buying it? What are we doing here?
Yeah, I got in about 4 days ago. I've got this platform, and it shows like a bullish move in that, and then I've been playing with some of the stuff on it, and
okay.
It's the same thing it did to Lumber Liquidators. It gave me the same sign. I started investigating, and I found it through the breakout.
Okay, so let's take a look. You had good volume last week. 11.3 million shares was coming into 7.8. Yeah, you might have a nice ABC here, Al. Let me see here. So your A point would be 15 approximately. 27, about $12. That's 33. Yeah, looks like you more than likely get an ABC up to about $33, man. That's what it looks like. And
oh yeah, I've had a good move the last 4 days. When that sign came up there, I got in like 26.20, and I'm already up to 27.91 and 28 in like 3 or 4 days.
Not bad. It's amazing, folks, is that here's a pet food company that does $1.2 billion in revenue. It's amazing. Yeah.
Can you look at my favorite Lumber Liquidators?
Yes.
I just think it's just trading the range right now. I've been trading the range, so.
Let's take a look at Lumber Liquidators at LL. The low is 14, the high is 41, trading 37 right now. Yeah, I mean, it's hanging up there. I guess, let's see. October 25th, they're coming out with numbers.
Yeah.
I guess the real question is going to be, are you going to stay in it for the numbers or not? Do you know what I mean?
Well, I made almost double my money the last time with them reporting earnings for the first time surprise in the market. The only thing that could hurt them is Houston and Florida with the hurricanes. They came out with some new product too. They've got the new cement flooring and stuff that they're selling in that. It looks like wood.
I see.
So they've added some new products, and according to a couple of friends of mine that work for them, their stuff's going out the door.
Yeah, hey, listen, here, let's look at this. Floors and Decors, okay? FL.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Lowe's, and some of the other ones are expecting good rises too.
Let me just pull up Floor Decor for a second. Let me see. Floor Decor. Floor. This is a new IPO. So that's trading $39.82. Yeah, I guess this is still just in a range. There's no doubt, man. You know, a lot of flooring is getting sold. There's no two ways about that. So, I'd be careful.
Well, I appreciate everything,
Tom,
that you do with us, all of us.
Absolutely, man. But I'd be careful going into those next numbers, Al. Just because what lumber liquidators are also doing. The difference is when you went into the when you stayed in that the last time, that is not where it was coming into. That vicious downdraft, and that's what you're coming into this time. You know,
we're into the. I saw that, but I'll be honest with you. I've taken 40 off the table, and I'm only playing with 10 with my own money. So
sure, right. Cooking, brother.
So okay, thank you.
Okay, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one. 877-927-6648. Yeah, that is quite a number for that Blue Buffalo. 1.2 billion. In revenue. Pretty wild. NVDA. Well, actually, let's go back to Amazon for a second because that ABC structure down in Amazon, that's a beauty, man. You know, so you're down $21 today. You're taking out the 936.33. You're doing it with volume. It's like, okay, you know, you had a small counter trend bounce. What's sticking out like a sore thumb actually is, let's see. We had 850, so 885 sticking out like a sore thumb, you know. And what happened here too is that the 927, which is the high volume low, as you get into that number, if we break down off of that, then it's really like, hey, nothing. This could get on to 791, and at 791, folks. Now watch how this works, because Amazon, I mean, has gone up so dramatically just from the last leg. 1 second, wrong one. Put this. Okay, so let me put this. We'll take this from, whoops. Curious as to what type of retracement on a longer term is actually, yeah. So Amazon did two legs from February of 2016. We started out at $474. It goes $474 nonstop up to $845. It contracts for 5 weeks. It goes from $845 to $710. Takes off like a rocket ship again. It goes to $1,083. Now, a 0.382 retracement on that is $849. A 50% retracement is $777. Bottom line, retracement-wise, not a big deal. Point-wise, it's huge. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Tom O'Brien has just announced that he'll be coming to Boston September 30th for a free workshop, The Art of Timing the Trade. Join Tom O'Brien Saturday morning, September 30th at the Boston Marriott in Burlington, Massachusetts, as he breaks down his trading methodology and provides you with the tools to become a more successful and profitable trader. Everyone that attends in person will receive a free signed copy of Tom's best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System. Daryl Martin from Apex Investing Institute will also be presenting for 90 minutes at this free event.
Hi, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. Join me in Boston on September 30th as I return to my hometown for a workshop about the art of timing the trade. I look forward to seeing all the tigers and tigresses for this special free event.
All action starts early at 7:30 a.m. with a continental breakfast and wraps up at about 1 p.m. Topics that Tom will be covering during his presentation include quality volume, cause and effect, ABC structures, swing points, and much, much more. For all the information on this free Boston event taking place Saturday, September 30th, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
If you're looking to open your portfolio to a world of opportunity, consider the new market-safe emerging currency CD from Everbank. This 3-year U.S. dollar-denominated CD gives you exposure to 5 equally weighted currencies from Brazil, China, India, Indonesia, and Turkey at a time when experts see great potential for global growth. Even better, it features a 7.0 leverage factor, which means you could earn a potential market upside payment of 7 times the CD's performance at maturity with no cap if the currencies increase in value over the CD's term. And should the opposite occur, your principal is 100% protected. Keep in mind, returns are based on CD performance, There is no annual percentage yield or periodic rate of interest on this index CD. Don't miss out. The September 28th funding deadline will be here before you know it. So call 1-855-750-4051 or visit everbank.com/TFNN for the CD's term sheet and other important product details and disclosures. This advertisement is sponsored content. Everbank is a division of TIAA, FSB, member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Now, when we take a look at the NDX 100, folks, you're going to see is that you get the high flyers. They're coming down fast and furious, right? Well, actually, let's go look at Google, too. So Google... yeah, not bad. Google down $10. That's not the end of the world for Google. $918 stock. Facebook, though, big number. Facebook, that is down $7.49. Huge volume, 35 million shares, breaking, the bottom of the consolidations it was in. NVIDIA, NVDA, same setup, down fast, furious. Netflix, NFLX. Netflix down 880. Netflix is not that bad, actually. It's down 880, and that percentage-wise, it's not great. It's only $178 stock. But you don't have that expansion of volume on the way down. But we'll see it go down to the bottom of this range, which is 164. Now, that being said, let's go over to the small caps, because what is happening here is that, yes, you have those high flyers going down that will continue to take that NDX 100 lower. The small caps out here today, they hit a new high. We hit 144.94 inside the IWM. We're at 144.47 right now. And keep an eye on this, because if we close over the 144.25, which is 20 cents, we're already over that. Bottom line, it can go to higher price. So that is some heavy divergence inside those NDX stocks versus the small caps. Electronic Arts, that's down $4.41. That has volume behind the move. Not too sure why those, outside of selling, why the game equities are down. Because if we go over to TTWO, Take-Two Interactive, that's also down approximately 5%. It's down $5.80. And this has been a one-way trade. This started at $57 in April, goes all the way up to $97 last week, comes off this area. And what is happening is that we're coming off this area with volume. What's going to get intriguing, looking at the NDX 100, is that the Qs right now, on a weekly basis, what we had done is we went up, we tested the high, couldn't handle the high, had lighter volume. Now the kick is going to be, okay, as you're coming down, bottom line, are you going to be coming down, and is that going to be with volume or without volume? So the 136, the 135, that is game. And, one of the Tigers were just saying, yeah, more than likely, that's interesting that, the gaming stocks could very well be down in the aspect of fantasy sports games and all of the above. and there's no doubt that could be it. What seems to always happen, folks, is that it's like, okay, the market has come down a few good times since July 17th and 18th. That's July 17th and 18th. If we go back and look at the Qs, what you're going to see, that was the first get-go down, had volume, had all of it. Market shook it off like nothing. The Qs that day, on 2 days, we went from 139 down to 135. Market shook it off. It says, I'm going higher. They go from 135 to 143. NDX 100 has a wicked bad day. Goes from 143 to 138 in 1 day. Ends up lower, about 3 weeks later, 135. Guess what? Shakes it off again. That being said, another monster day on the 27th. You go from 145 to 142. You go sideways for a bit. Market comes down hard again on the 17th. Market shakes it off again. And now we're coming back down hard again. When you start putting these together, what you are seeing is that my take is that from the beginning of the May 17th area, that is where you had large operators, funds getting out of their large positions. Let me see. I'm going to put this. I'm just curious as to. Yeah. So, and what we did do is that when we came down in June, you broke the uptrend, got back on top of the uptrend again. But when we just went up there 2 weeks ago to the 146.53 area, basically gave it up. And so now the question is going to be, how do you, when we come down the other side, are we going to be barreling into this area, and do we have volume or no volume? Tesla, we go take a look at Tesla out here. Tesla down $5. That's inside the lower range. We're at 345. Tesla looks like it wants to go to 306. You know, it has a slight pickup on volume today. That's on the daily. If we put this on a weekly, yeah, if we put this on a weekly, it's screaming that this is a consolidation with that 306 wide open for a test. And of course, what is going to be happening is that next week you got the window dressing happening. But as I said with the show this morning with Tommy, is that, you know, this has been a great year for the market in general. I mean, if we go look at the S&P, watch, we take a look at this S&P, we bring this back just a year. What you're going to see is that, you know, bottom line, you had a low of 2,083. Well, a money manager, you know, if they just had their money on the S&P, they actually could be up 24%. Now, the real question is, if you are up 24%, do you basically say, okay, I'm done for the year. We haven't had a correction in so long. The probability is pretty good that we might get one. And then you get a day like this when you have the high flyers starting to come down fast and furious. All those things, folks, make a difference in the aspect of how fast people want to get out of the market, because the money manager itself is not going to get rewarded that dramatically if he misses or she misses the last 3 or 4% in the marketplace, versus if, in fact, we have a 5% pullback, then people are going to say, hey, why didn't you get out? Why didn't you do that for me? And, of course, it's the toughest business in the world. If people knew that how far a pullback was going to come, of course they would get out. We go back into this, the NDX, I mean the NASDAQ. NASDAQ, what is already done here is that NASDAQ's trading back where we were on July 18th. Some of the Dow stocks out here, oh, actually, let's go into the oil. This oil move is a huge move. So oil is up 2.9%, $1.48. Huge price spread, has volume. It's going to be an ABC up. Yep, it's going to be an ABC up. Let's see what we got here. So you got 45, $55. That's only 60, 50, 51, so it's already there. You know, you have two different swing points. You have the swing point from May, which is 52, 53, but more than likely this is going to go for 54, 55 bucks, which is its April swing high. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow Industrials. Down 57, NASDAQ off 63. We're going to be right back.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video, giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com.
Tiger Real Estate Opportunity Fund is currently offering 4-year first mortgages on many of the fully renovated properties that it has purchased. The first mortgages are third-party appraised with a maximum loan-to-value ratio of 70%, providing a secured investment that pays a fixed return of 5% annually, which works out to a monthly income of more than $416 per $100,000 investment with your principal intact and secured. These 4-year first mortgages are perfect for anyone looking for a secured investment that provides monthly income much like a CD. For more information, email tigerfund@tfnn.com or click on the Tiger Real Estate Opportunity Fund banner along the right side of the tfnn.com homepage, or call our office directly at 877-518-9190. There's a limited supply, so act now. The Path of Least Resistance is David White's daily trading newsletter, and if you're looking for active trading ideas, then now's a perfect time for a 30-day free trial to this powerful daily trading advisory service. David uses his years of trading experience to offer his subscribers his trading ideas each morning in his Path of Least Resistance newsletter. Using a combination of equity trades along with options, David keeps his subscribers up to date with all pertinent market information with intraday afternoon updates when warranted. Don't miss out on this great chance to get a 30-day free trial to David's daily newsletter, The Path of Least Resistance, with no obligation to pay anything. David has been delivering solid recommendations for his subscribers recently, and if you'd like to see the type of newsletter he delivers every morning, then visit the front page of TFNN and you'll find the Path of Least Resistance under Trading Newsletters. For all the details and to start your 30-day free trial today, log on to TFNN.com now.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, facts. Apple folks, Apple come out with their two new phones. Bottom line, day they came out, Apple was trading 163. You're at 150. Their suppliers, same setup. SWKS, you're going to see they're being relentless on the way down. This stock just went from 110 to 99 and broke a swing point today, broke it with volume, 1.9 million today versus 1.6. This is on its way down to 94. Right now you're at 99. AVGO, AFCO Technology, AFCO down $3.99 today. This isn't as bad, actually. This only went from 252 to 231. The difference being also is that this is going to need a lot more volume to break its swing low of 227. You have volume actually contracting out there today. If we do go look at Priceline, PCLN, Priceline's trading down $41. This has an expansion of volume. Now this one could be a monster ABC down. This had gapped off its high of 2,067, opened the following day at 1875, does a counter trend bounce, has light volume on the counter trend bounce, and yeah, you get 1600 sticking out like a sore thumb. You have 1600. Looks like 1600 is the game here. If it is a ABC structure down, you get 2067 as your A. And so you get about a 300-point A to B. It's actually 290. So 1580, let's call it. Yeah, there it is, 1600 bucks. That looks like $1,600 is the number. And Priceline is coming out. Let's see when they're coming out with the numbers. They're coming out with the numbers on the 2nd of November. After the close out here today, yeah, Red Hat. Red Hat's coming out with after the close today. That's trading at $105 right now. Oh, this one's going to be interesting. So watch what we have here. Okay, so Red Hat today, it hasn't moved around much, but this is pretty subtle. Let me pull this back a bit. So when I first look at Red Hat, folks, right, what's happening is that when you're at highs like this, you know, you're either going to press higher, press lower, press high with volume, press lower with volume. Four things, basically. Go sideways, I guess, right? This is pressing lower with volume. So, pull this back. This is saying that they're going to have a hard time getting higher price after this close out here. These are, I always love doing these first before these numbers come out to see where we stand. Yeah, hey, we'll see where this shakes out, but the way this is trading right now, make sure, ABC structure up there, probably finished though, 47. Yeah, it would have finished its ABC structure on the way up. This looks like it's going to take a little beating after it's closed. That's what it looks like. So we'll find out, because intraday, there's selling going on here. And what you'll see, so you get the expansion of volume. We've done 3.5 million, but you get a lower price coming at you. You don't certainly, this isn't pushing into the 108, which is its high with volume. It's pushing into its lower cost structure with volume. So that's going to be a big one to keep your eye on out there, no doubt about that. XAU, HUI, if you happen to be in the gold market, they both got back inside their higher range, and they came in with a vengeance. This one here, man. This is kind of like a classic. It's almost too nice. It came, you know, the gold market had broken out on the 28th of August. Went topside after the long consolidation, right? 6 months consolidation, broke out, pulls back, has lighter volume on the pullback, rejects the price, does everything textbook-wise, and then guess what? Takes off again today with volume. So that's saying it wants higher price. HUI, that's the Gold Bugs Index. We go to the Gold Bugs Index, that XA is Philadelphia and Gold and Silver Index. We go over to the Gold Bugs Index, that's trading 202.90. Now, this has to get back inside 203.08. 203.08 is the number that you want to see this get back, which it hasn't done yet. GDX, however, GDX is showing strength. GDX up 35 cents. You're inside the 23.56. Let's get some strength behind it. Let's go take a look at Costco for one of the tigers out here. Costco, COST. This is up 93 cents. The low for the year is 136. The high is 182. Yeah, I'd be careful with this one. This is coming right into its downdraft of 165. Let me put this on a weekly. Yeah, this doesn't look to me like it's going to break out of this 163 area. You know, you came down hard. You came down off 182, go to 150. It's trying to make its way through the supply line that is set up from that downdraft of June. But that supply line is huge. You get 42 million, and you get 31 million. Last week we only did 9.5 million. The week before, 15. That's not setting up that it wants to break it. That would basically say it's getting stopped, and it tracks at that level, and more than likely it's going to pull back a bit. Let's go over and take a look at these S&Ps. So they're going to try to goose the S&P into the close. This never stops. Let's see if we can take a look at this. So the S&P, the futures had a low today of 24.85. We're $8 off that low right now. You're at 24.93.50. First time up, I couldn't make it. I tried to make this up at, what was that, 2 o'clock? Yeah, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock this afternoon. We're coming into where the sell down was at 24.94, right? Right now at 24.93.50. So coming into the close, this is good. This is going to be, you know, a little fight here. Then, you know, we'll see whether they can make it over and stay over the 24.93.25. That's the number to keep your eye on. You know, you stay over that number, guess what? The bulls basically took back quite a bit. You get underneath that number, and it's not that the Bears won anything, because $6 is nothing. But what you do have is that is a normal occurrence, meaning that you come down fast and furious. You build a little cause. You get up. You try to test that level. It tells you at that particular point, is it test good? Are you going to make it? Or are you going to break it? And we talk about testing, folks. Don't forget, if you come over to our website at TFNN, Boston, Massachusetts. It's a beautiful thing. September 30th, folks. I'm going to be up there doing a free workshop sponsored by Nadex. Love to see all you Tigers and Tigresses. We have quite a crowd that's coming. It's a beautiful thing. I want to thank everyone for signing up. Starts at the Boston Marriott in Burlington, Mass. Starts at 7:45. That's next Saturday. That's this Saturday. Yeah, that's this Saturday coming. Today's Monday. 7:45 to 8:30. Continental breakfast. 8:30 to 8:45. We have opening remarks by our man, Mr. Dan Cook. 8:45 to 9 o'clock. My son Tommy's going to go over the binaries and the spreads. I'm going to be teaching up there for an hour and a half. I'm going to be talking about quality, volume, cause and effect, the ABC structures, swing points, and testing. Testing is the big number. Darryl Martin will be up for another hour and a half. Then Darryl and I will take questions for another 45 minutes. So it starts at 7:45, and we'll get you out of there at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, folks. Check it out right in the front page of TFNN. Dow Industrials right now down 52. NASDAQ is off 59. S&Ps are off 6. We're going to be right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters. Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is down 52. You get the NASDAQ off 60. Let's take a look at some of the indice volume out here, folks. In the NYSE right now, you're at 545, so it's not going to be that heavy. We'll see whether they'll pump it up to maybe 750. Inside the NASDAQ composite, we are running... Yeah, 1.75. The composite, folks, has big problems. The composite's going to lead the baby down. So the composite will end up doing about 1.95 or maybe 2 billion shares. You're into the middle of the consolidation that this has been in. The top of the consolidation is approximately, 6,500, 64.77. The bottom is 61.77. You're at 63.67 right now. 63.41. Okay, so what's going to get intriguing here tomorrow is this. 6,341 was the high of the 9th of June. That's when the 9th of June, folks, the NDX 100 as well as the composite came down fast and hard. We went from 63.41 to 61.37 in one day. On the way down, which I suspect we'll be trying to hit that tomorrow, that should offer some support because it's a high-volume bar. Now, if it digs into it, gets into it at all, we'll get out of the way, man. Because then you are wide open for that composite to actually get into 59.96. So the number is quite large that you're actually going into. What we're going to see out here today, this is getting intriguing too, is that depending on where we close, it looks like the NDX is going to be close to, one second, there she goes, is going to be close to closing below its 50-day. Yeah, well, it is. The Qs are. The NDX definitely is. The NASDAQ composite almost is. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming back with some numbers after the close out here. We have the Dow Industrials down 55. NASDAQ is off 59. That's very unusual. S&P's off 6. Percentage-wise, what I mean by that, same numbers, but guess what? NASDAQ is down almost 1%. Dow's only off 0.2%.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com.